Got some shit rounded up here. Just recently got another block back from the machine shop. Finally. They fucking had the thing since February. So it's been a minute. But I finally got that son of a bitch back. It's a 72 4-bolt 350. It's your typical 010 block. Good early thick block. 1972. I think it come out of a Corvette or a Z28. But this is the rotating assembly. Gotta take this shit to the machine shop tomorrow. Get it all. But I don't have to take it to the fucking machine shop. I'm taking this shit to the balance shop. I just got my shit back from the machine shop. But this is the rotating assembly going in it. Got your H-beams, flat tops, 5cc flat tops with those valve reliefs, 5cc's. Got King bearings, Hastings, steel moly rings. Pretty basic shit. But this bottom end, this is a lightweight crank. It's been bull-nosed and shit. Right there. And there. And there. It's a scat. It weighs 48 pounds. It's a lightweight unit. That is the rotating assembly. It's your basic. It's just fucking. This engine. These pistons will be at 0 deck. This block is decked to. It's square deck to 9-inch. And this rod piston crank combo comes up exactly 9-inch, so pistons will be flush with the deck. And then I'll run a 38 thick head gasket. I have a number of cylinder heads to choose between, but I'm probably gonna put these dart heads I have that have been milled down. I think they have like a 52cc chamber. So with these 5cc valve reliefs, 0 deck, 38 thick head gasket, 52cc chamber, that puts me at about 12.2 to 1 compression ratio. Well over 12 to 1. But the math comes out to 12.2. These fucking rods will take a pretty good bit of punishment. Got the 200,000 PSI bolts in them and shit. They torque it like fucking 70 foot-pounds. They're 7/16 cap screws. 4340. That'll be a pretty stout bottom end. I've been collecting all the shit for the fucking devils in the details. Bought an oil pump and a pickup and all the little fucking nickel and dime shit. Bolts, studs. Fucking, I'm gonna use a 1970 LT1 GM windage tray, but I'm gonna drill a bunch of holes in it. So it's gonna use a OEM windage tray. Use a 7-quart oil pan. Probably just typical old school Moroso unit. I don't know though, I'm thinking about putting this engine in my Blazer. I got a fucking Malden oil pan made for a Chevy 2. It's a pretty nice 6-quart pan. Got a new pickup and shit to go with it. I might stick it on this engine. And for heads, I have several sets of dart heads to choose between. They're all ported and modified and shit. Then I got a set of GM performance parts. Asphalt modified Vortec heads that Randy Brzezinski had his way with. They're fucking pretty trick. I might use them on it. They're got some small ass chambers on them too. They took a heavy cut. They might be down 50 cc. But it's gonna be high compression. That's how you get high compression with flat top pistons. Fucking zero deck that block. Run you a 38, 39 thick head gasket and fucking small chambered heads. Jack that shit up 12, 13 to 1 compression. I think with a 48 cc you get well over 13 to 1. And that's about as small as I would want to go with a chamber on a small block Chevy. A dart cast fucking heads as is with a 48 cc chamber back in the day. So, but you can mill them down to that too. But you could buy them straight from Dart already, fucking 48 cc chambers. That's a pretty nice crankshaft. All the fucking knife edged and shit. I get my balance dude on this. He's pretty quick. Figure by the time he gets his shit balanced and I get it back, I should have the block prepped and painted and ready to assemble. Start fucking checking everything out. I think I'm gonna use depending on which heads I use will determine which intake I use. Fucking Vortex heads will take a Super Victor intake. And the dart heads, the ones with the real big cut, will take a, I got an old Gene Fulton modified Holley strip dominator intake manifold. It's came off a like a BMP modified production drag car from back in the day. Gene Fulton had his way with it. It's a nice piece. Now if I use the other dart heads, I'll probably run with this a dart intake that I have that matches up with them pretty much perfect. It's a big dart single plane, but it's a dominator flange. So I'm still in the planning phase now. I think I done regrouped on my cam choice too. The cam I believe I'm gonna go with. I forgot all about fucking Herbert cams. I bought a few of them back in the day, but they're pretty quality shit and they're pretty reasonably priced. But I was looking through their shit a day or two ago. A couple of them jumped out at me, so I think I settled on a 630 lift, 260, no, 270, 275 at 50, and a 106 lobe separation. And I got 305, 310 advertised. Solid roller. You can get them with the fucking cast distributor gear. It's a billet cam, but you get it with a cast gear pressed on it, so you don't have to run a bronze bushing on your distributor. It's only like $30 more, so I'm gonna take that option. But the fucking cam, you can choose your lobe separation angle and shit too, which I think the stick come with a 106, and I just kept it at a 106. No point in changing it. But the cam and the cast gear upgrade, that motherfucker's like just under $300. So can't beat that fucking deal. Brand new billet roller cam and about the exact specs that I would want to run with this engine. And I'm gonna run with the PSI springs or Iski. I have numerous springs in stock, but I'm eyeballing these PSIs I had tucked away for a minute. They got titanium retainers and Super 7 manly fucking machine locks and shit. But it'll get one of those sets of heads. I changed my mind a lot. Which I'm building like fucking 20 goddamn engines at the same time. I just bounce around. I go as far on one as I can. Just steadily fucking chug at this shit. And then I'll fuck around with another one. Then I'll fuck around with another one. There's my Hooker Super Comps for the Camaro. timing cover for the 355. Got a SA gear true roller .250 diameter pin timing chain with the bronze bushing and shit. The adjustable fucking bottom sprocket and shit. And it's a good one. And brass freeze plugs. I put them in after the block's painted. And got gaskets. Head gaskets and intake gaskets. I collect all the shit up individually. Scored another set of these old Holley valve covers. These are some throwbacks. Probably gonna use these on this 355 I'm working on now. Some thick, heavy motherfuckers. You can definitely tell a difference between the old shit and the new shit. These are straight out of the 80s. Look at that chrome on them fuckers. Fucking 40-plus-year-old chrome. Nowadays, fucking chrome look like shit in 5 fucking years. And this old shit, you keep it clean, it lasts forever. These came off an old show car that was garage kept and barely driven, so that's why they're in such good condition to be as old as they are. I now have 2 sets of these. Had some back in the 80s. I always thought they looked pretty fucking good. Got some shit accumulating. Somebody tried to tell me they didn't make a Holley strip dominator in 1976. But that box up top there, that is an original Holley box for a strip dominator from 1976. It's got the fucking date on the box. And I bought a new old stock strip dominator a while back. And that's the fucking original box that came in. Somebody bought it brand new and never used it. So, Holley strip dominators came out in 1976. There's fucking proof. Which I hate when motherfuckers want to argue with me and act like I don't know fucking shit. If you walked into somebody's goddamn living room that looked like this, would you think they didn't know shit about fucking cars? Does this look like the living room of somebody who don't know nothing about cars? And I got 40 plus fucking years of building goddamn engines. And fucking with this shit non-stop my entire fucking life. So if I say shit, I'm not just saying it to bullshit my fucking self. I'm fucking speaking from experience. Because I've been doing this shit a long fucking time. I fucking drag race for a long fucking time. Hell, I was born and raised around drag racing. It's in my blood. Shit never gets old to me. But yeah, some motherfuckers want to act like you're 18 years old and this is your first build and they just don't understand. But there it is.